What's up, everybody? Welcome to our live stream watch along here. Obviously, hope wherever you guys are watching the game, we'll try to time up streams here. But Canada, Czechia, and things are happening real quick here. Oh, it's just so good to have NHL players back in the Olympics. Um, Czechia, Canada. This is a pretty good game, honestly. This is probably the Canada's toughest test to start. Probably until the medal rounds, to be honest. Um, not a deep group that they're in, but obviously Czechia's got some skill and got a good goalie too. Lucas Dostal is a stud. Makar almost got one there. So did Stone on the rebound. Good play. Marner, good line. Crosby, Marner, and Stone. I like that a lot. Some defensive prowess. Here we go. McKinnon on the ice. His first Olympics. Oh, nice hit by Hagel. It's a good. Oh, and a hand pass. Sorry. I thought we were going to get a penalty right away. Um, IIHF refs, IOC, any international event, the refing is usually pretty strict, a little bit more than I would like, which means we're not going to have the same start as four nations. We're not going to have 3 fights in 9 seconds or whatever it was, 4 fights, whatever it was. So a little bit less. McKinnon, Suzuki, and Hagel. What a line. Oh man, McKinnon's such a horse. Just not gonna get him on those kind of hits there. What do you guys think is gonna get first goal for Canada? That's what I'm thinking here. Well, oh, a good save by Bennington. Uh, I'm a little bit surprised Bennington's starting. Not because of his past, just because this season's been terrible for Jordan Bennington. Um, but uh, Logan Thompson is sitting right there, and from all accounts, he's healthy. So a little bit surprised, but they might give they have 3 games in the round robin, the preliminaries. I wouldn't be surprised if they give uh, Logan Thompson maybe the next game. But oh, McDavid just killed somebody. I've never seen McDavid throw a hit like that ever. Hey, and he's been to 2 Stanley Cups and he's never thrown a hit like that. Just kind of shows you what people will do for Olympic gold. Oh, here we go. Canada's getting a power play. This could be the start of the end for Czechia. Um, they cannot make runs to the box. That's going to kill them. Wes McCauley making the trip. One of my least favorite refs in the whole NHL. What a hit though by McDavid. I guess Olympic hockey is where we get the most physical McDavid, which is not what you'd expect, but he laid him out there. All right, first power play. Let's see who we got. We got Crosby, Reinhardt, McDavid. Got to be McKinnon on that wing, and Cale Makar running point. Lost the draw. Clear, but here we go. Yeah, why not take it all the way, Cale? Why not? All right, here we go. McDavid. Oh, and that's off. That's off. That's off. Yeah, there's a still. Um, I think a question on my mind was last year at Four Nations. What does McDavid look like? Or who's going to go on that other side, that right wing side of where McDavid is, to take that pass? Because he's looking for it. Even without Leon on the ice, he's going to look for that pass. He's looking, but he's going to take that shot um, and take it every time. He is firing right now. He is, man, he's on one. Um, All right. Oh, good save. Good play between little give and go between Crosby and McDavid. Like that would have been nice. I think Four Nations. What did it take? Like 10 seconds for the power play to click uh, on their first power play, and it was early too against Sweden. No second unit yet. Only a minute in though. I always find it tough with these tournaments. The best on best, even the junior. You got so many skill guys. How do you decide? Obviously, these guys are the cream of the crop, so you let them stay out. But would love to see Celebrini get a chance here on the power play. Not on this top unit. He obviously doesn't really fit. But I mean, at the same time, he does. You could put him on the seat. Maybe he's fine. Dostal knows he's going to get. He's going to have a ton of work today. Second unit here, we've got Horvat wins the draw. Celebrini, Stone. Oof. Little Celebrini one timer didn't hit. That's okay. So Shea Theodore, Macklin, Celebrini, Bo Horvat. Can't see who else is on it. Marner, obviously. Little turnover from Marner. Classic. Man, that's a good kill. I mean, I know Canada had a ton of chances, but that's a good kill for Czechia. They didn't let anything really get in front other than Crosby banging away, but that's a pretty good setup for them. Uh, Killing off the first penalty. That's ooh, big hit there. I think that's Pasta too. It was. Canada's got to clean it up. I think this is where we all thought they would have their issues. Was the D zone. It's early in the morning here in the West. It's not even 9 a.m. yet. Uh, Not as early as they play. I actually don't know. The Hagel line back out. Heronic. There's a nice ice. Early results today. I think. Yeah, Switzerland won 4-0, so that was not an upset. And then USA, Latvia, and Denmark, Germany later today. We should also mention the Canadian women um, won 5-0 today over Finland. Finland's probably the third. They're not playing like it right now. Finland in the women's is probably the third best country. Sam Bennett out on the ice. He is the 13th forward, but he'll get out there with Marchand. David Tomasek, not in the NHL anymore. Did sign with the Oilers, but not there anymore. So Hagel, Bennett, and Marchand. I like that line. That's a annoying line to play against. That's got us stuck. Bennett Bennett driving the net is so classic. It's crazy. I mean, he just goes right through the crease. I mean, the Stolarz thing last year in the playoffs. Marner and Crosby with Stone back out, Taves and McCarr on the point. Tough pass there. I mean, probably could have just put it in deep, but Devon Taves tries to turnover and 2-on-1. But obviously, the speed of Kennedy on the back check there. Now a chance here. Well, 2-on-2. Not an odd man. Tom Wilson, here we go. I actually don't. He must have had a shift, but Wilson, Celebrini, and McDavid's great. Shot on goal. Bennington swallows it up. Not a bad start. Our first commercial break here of Team Canada's first Olympics game, first men's Olympic game back with the NHL players. Um, just fun, like just good to be back. It does feel really good. I I do wonder. Obviously, this is Canada's hardest game, so they play again tomorrow against Switzerland, and then I believe it's Sunday, right? That would be the next. Yeah, Sunday against France, and that's another 8:40 or 10:40 Eastern, I guess. So Switzerland and France, the last two games. That to me, like this makes this game definitely the most important game because this is really your hardest competition until you get to the medal round. And then in the medal round, there's four groups or three groups. You're going to be playing somebody better for sure. I mean, Slovakia upset Finland yesterday. We saw that. They're no slouch. That really shakes things up. Like Finland losing shakes things up a lot because now it puts them kind of on the back heel. And there's every opportunity that even Sweden loses to Finland, or if Finland loses Sweden, it puts them behind the eight ball. And obviously, you got to think they're going to make the medal round, but the next, like there's the do or die round after the preliminaries that can get you back into the quarterfinals. That round could be bad news for a team like Finland not wanting to be in there, obviously. But Slovakia looked good yesterday, and obviously I know good goaltending performance. Italy played well yesterday, got dominated by Sweden, but the score was close, and Sweden gave up a ton of odd man rushes. Probably they were trying to push for offense, I know, but anyway, we're back here. McDavid's line still on the ice, Hurdle out there. I mean, Czechia's got a ton of guys that can make a big difference. Obviously, Necas and Pastrnak, and that's this line: Hurdle, Necas, Pastrnak. That's a good line. To me, like this is a game that Tom Wilson probably doesn't factor in too much to. Um, he's a factor in Sweden, or he's a factor in the US. You know, those are the games he's probably a bigger factor in. Obviously, Czechia can still be a physical game, but I feel like he probably is just a little bit more amped up for the other. Not that he's not amped up for the first NHLers game back in the Olympics, but interesting to see how if he stays on that line with McDavid and Celebrini. Obviously, Cooper's got a lot of people to work with. He'll want to see which lines play well. He'll want to see which lines he should keep together. Horvat, McKinnon, Suzuki is such an interesting line to me. That's just, you've got three center icemen who play consistent center ice minutes in the NHL and are their team's number one centers. It's not that big of an adjustment going to the wing, obviously, but less so. I mean, Horvat's not a winger. I'd rather have him at center than McKinnon. McKinnon, they can switch after the faceoffs. Horvat's a great faceoff guy. And you want him on there for penalty kill, but he's also got some offensive touch here. Like, so now you put McKinnon on the offensive zone, and switch out Horvat for Hagel. So this is good. John Cooper's making adjustments already. He knows that it's not going to be. He wants Horvat for defensive zone shifts. It looks like not as keen as having him on the ice. Here's a break. There it is. Oh, no goal. Oh, wow. McKinnon picks the corner, and this one's coming back. Looks like a penalty to Canada. A tripping call to Nick Suzuki. Yeah, I honestly, I wasn't really paying attention to Suzuki where he was on the net drive, I think, or on the wide drive. I mean, you can't. It's I guess by definition it's a trip. So power play Czechia. Tough. 2-on-1 here. Horvat drive. Good save. Hagel Horvat forwards out there. Pasternak and Nate is obviously going to be the two guys who handle the puck most of the time. And yeah, if Canada can key on them, that'll be bad news. Oh, I mean, that was going so. I mean, Makar wasn't even in that shooting lane. That shot was going so wide. Oh, wow, that almost bounced in. Just a kind of a broken play there. And Canada will clear. Minute left in the power play. Almost halfway through the first here. Quite the start. Not, I mean, McKinnon sniped one, but obviously with the penalty taken off the board. A little bit of chaos here. Not a smooth power play for Czechia. Not a smooth power play. Second unit's on now, I think. Pasternak and Nate just stayed a little bit late. I don't think they're gonna play both units. No, it'll be Tomasek and those guys. And they'll clear it themselves. All right, that'll do it for the power play. There's 5 seconds left. Suzuki's going to come out of the box. So no blood. First two power plays. Both teams got a chance. Not really great chances on either of them, to be honest. Neither team really had any grade A opportunities on the power play, but a bit of a bouncing puck that almost went in maybe on Binnington. Wilson, Celebrini, McDavid back out there. Good forecheck, Celebrini. He's got to stay. Oh, there's Wilson. Good hit. I think Celebrini's probably going to stay on his man there a little bit longer. I think Cooper will be on him about that. Stay in there, make the hit, don't turn. David Kampf, former Leaf. I do kind of miss him, honestly. He was good for a goal every like 15 games, 20 games. That goal he scored against Tampa in the playoffs was electric. Yeah, good run from Tom Wilson there. That's what he's gonna have to do more of. All right, we're halfway through the first. Honestly, just it's not like it's so good having best on best back. I don't even care that they play Switzerland tomorrow. I'm going to be just as excited to watch Canada Switzerland as I am Canada Czechia as I am. Maybe not Canada USA because that's just I hope they get to play each other. There's a chance they don't. Like this tournament, I think proven yesterday. If you guys watched any of the games yesterday, Slovakia upsets Finland, and then Italy. It was a tie game into the third. So pretty competitive all the way through. If anything, it showed that this tournament isn't going to be just a run through for anybody. Switzerland can show up; they really can. I mean, even Czechia today, this game can go their direction pretty fast. So I'm interested to see how Canada will respond. They obviously should take 3 of 3. They shouldn't lose a game really. Um, but there's this chance for an upset, and then you see Canada US in the semifinals or the quarterfinals, which would be not my favorite. Canada US needs to be for gold, in my opinion. That hasn't been the case always. Obviously, 2002 was the case, and then 2010 was the case. But outside of that, it's been earlier that they've ended up playing each other. So in 2006, Canada didn't even really make the medal round, so can't even say anything there. Um, but yeah, interested to see how it goes for every team really. Sweden didn't look the best yesterday. Finland obviously didn't look the best today. Canada and then the States play this afternoon. Those are kind of the four big ones. We'll see how Germany does, having Draisaitl Cider. Back here, Makar, back in their zone. So we've got Suzuki, Hagel, and McKinnon. So this is the switch up. They'll take Horvat off or take Hagel off for D zone. Oof, hit just wide. Good net front presence by Suzuki. And a little bit of a rush the other way for Hronek. Dumps it in. That's icing. Man, they are strict about that center line. The NHL, you have probably a good 4 feet before the line that you can make it, dump it in, and they'll kind of give you a break on. IIHF, IOC, once again, just international events, they are strict. But it's weird too with the NHL refs. I'm sure they're making them call the rulebook maybe a little bit more strict. They also probably do have international refs. Crosby behind the net, tried to go backdoor to Marner. Nothing working there. Pareko, good stick. Here we go. Marner, nice little dish, Sid. And they're in and a cover. A bit of a slow pace here. Not a ton of chemistry that you're seeing. Which like isn't 100% surprising. They've only had like 3 or 4 practices together. But quick dump here. Doughty and Harley. I don't mind that pairing. I don't think Doughty should be there, but he is, and you got to deal with it now. I also don't think Bouchard should have been there, so I don't know who I would have taken outside of that. Well, actually, I do. Sorry, Matt Schaefer. Um, Schaefer has like game-breaking ability, like, and he different than Bouchard. He's a different defenseman. Canada's gonna ice the puck here. 7 minutes to go. 7:44 to be exact to go here in the first period. Um, just a bit of a choppy start, I would say. Not the best, not the worst. Um, you'd like to see a goal from either team. Obviously Canada, but it's got to be offside. I guess Canada maybe put it back in. Here we go. McDavid back on the ice. Hit him with speed, let him go. Good stick there. Wilson on the yeah, he's gonna throw it every time. Maybe that is why this line works so well. I mean McDavid threw a massive hit on his first shift, but Celebrini, McDavid, Wilson, like you've got the forecheck. Good feed there from Celebrini, just a quick little between the legs. And here comes Wilson. I mean, they got to have their head up every time he's on the ice, and they know. There's probably a ton of nerves for Celebrini playing with McDavid in his first Olympics. It like Celebrini's 18, McDavid's 30 basically. But not obviously not same kind of height, but same kind of like McDavid would have probably felt this way at the Olympics. And here's Horvat. Oh, just missed. That might have hit the post. In front. Oh man, Marshy's got to bury that. Reinhardt, point, Makar in deep here. Good shift though there. Would have liked a little bit more extended zone time. Oh, here comes Natchez. Oh, he's a burner. Good save by Binnington. Didn't really get a shot off, just kind of one-handed it to the net. Pasta back door, hurdle. Nothing there. And they will clear and no icing. 9-8 shots. We've got 5:40 to go. We are wrapping up here. The first period seeming to kind of open up a little bit in the last couple shifts. Oh boy, Binnington almost let in a softie there. He's been good for a couple of those this season in the NHL. Don't need him to do it for Team Canada, that's for sure. Great feed. McKinnon back on the rush. Man, I would have liked to see him drive and take a shot there, but Andre Kasha, another Leaf legend on the ice. Saw him get a concussion live in Calgary on a real big hit. And that probably actually ended his Leafs career, if I remember correctly. He did not play much after that, and he had concussion issues, and still probably does. But all right, 4.5 to go here. Shots are 9-9. I would say, honestly, chances are pretty equal. Canada's had some good chances. Czechia's had some good chances. Nothing grade A, I wouldn't say, other than McKinnon snipe, which got taken back, which is tough. Harley delays, Doughty back to Harley. I don't know if this pairing is going to be my favorite. I'll give it time, I guess. Crosby, Marner, Stone back out. Makar, Rip, Swan, Marner. Makar's just got so much speed. Like he looks like a beer leaguer out there. The way he'll drive in, he'll take 2 strides around the net, and he's back faster than the guys are going forward. Good drive by Wilson. Let that come around. Pareko. Wilson back in deep. Celebrini tried to force it to McDavid. That's actually was my worry about Celebrini playing with McDavid. He can take control of the puck too. They don't always have to force feed it to McDavid, but tough pass there from Wilson. That's not a good play. I mean, Morrissey, that's just not good. And that's going to be offside. 3 to go here. Oh, Celebrini and is that Kempney? Yeah, Kempney got rocked early, so he's probably just not feeling it. Good. They're showing the replay of the drive by Natchez here. Man, he's quick. You got to be on top of him for sure. Quite like McKinnon. 3 minutes to go here in the first period. No comments. Don't have a lot of guys in here anymore. We're probably going to call this after the first period. It's a fun one, but we do have a lot going on. So we'll probably call this after the first period. Obviously, you guys can ask questions, comments. There was a guy yesterday playing for Italy who I don't know if I would have ever played against him, but played on a couple teams that I played against. Fun to see some of those guys make it. Yeah, how the rest of the tournament's going to look for Canada. Another one tomorrow. That's going to be a later start. It's a 1 o'clock in the afternoon game for us, 3 Eastern. And then France on Sunday. And then we're right into the death round. I don't know what they're actually calling it, but round of death which can get you back into the quarterfinals. So it's not Makar might be stung a little bit here. Don't know if it was his ribs, hand. He's going to battle through. Harley and Theodore. Looks like it's going to be the pairing now. So switching it up. Got the all Florida line out here. Marchand, Bennett, and Reinhardt. With Harley and Theodore. So a couple lefties on the ice right now. Switching it away. I don't mind that. The whole left and right thing. I'm a right shot defenseman who I played a lot of left side in my career, which I know is weird. Right-handed defensemen are not. There's not a ton of us, but I did play a lot of left side in my career, and I loved it. I loved playing on the offside. But here we go, back in deep, 2.5 to go. Bennett, Marchand, Reinhardt out there. They're going to be changing pretty quick here. So the all Florida line doesn't really do much. I mean, this is the line. I guess Pasternak's probably staying out late, but the line you have to worry about is Nature's Hurdle and Pasternak. But right now it's Kampf and Pasternak. So Pasternak stayed out late. So he's getting off the ice. Whew, he almost caught Hagel there pretty good. That one's going to be icing. Kempney goes back. Crosby talking about Jan Ruda taking him down. It was a tackle. The referee's got to be consistent, which is why I was surprised. Not surprised Wes McCauley's calling the game, but a little bit surprised that there haven't been more penalties. Because, I mean, if you watched women's games or Olympics prior to this, they have a quick whistle, especially with the NHL guys back. They play a different game. And I mean, maybe they're just letting them play a little bit more, which I like. I don't mind that at all. Oh my goodness, Czechia. That's a golden opportunity there. That's a great A. That's a great A. Binnington. I mean, if he lifts the puck there, that's in the back of the net. Binnington's flopping in his crease. I didn't think that was David Camp on the far side, but oh, it was David Camp. Oh, he's just got to lift it. Yeah, he's not happy about it. Palat, Kasha, and Camp had a glorious opportunity. If he lifts the puck there, it's 1-0 Czechia. Shots 10-10, McKinnon, Horvat, and Suzuki out there. Hagel was out there. Once again, this is going to be the D-zone switch that John Cooper is going to run. Gudas shot, Kempney shot. A couple shots on goal. Good save by Binnington. Good support there by McKinnon. Just really, really good. Getting that puck out. 1.5 to go here. They haven't updated the shot counter, but it's got to be 12-10. They had a couple shots. Oh, they're giving him one. Point shot goes way wide. Must have been deflected. Crosby, Stone, and Marner back out. Minute to go. Golden Parayko turns his man around. Look at him get the boots moving. Crosby on the battle. Stone back down to Crosby. There could be a penalty there. Don't think one's coming. Little hook. Nothing much. Marner missed the net by so much. Almost took out Stone's face. 30 seconds to go. Little rush here. Pasternak was open. A good knockdown by Doughty. in front, and a little bit of chaos here to end the period. Still 15 seconds, and David almost got sprung on a breakaway there. McCarthy scores. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that got tipped. They're calling for a high stick. What a bomb from McCarr. 5.7 to go. Dostal was calling for a high stick. We'll have to see here. Celebrini might have tipped this. Oh yeah, this is looking like Celebrini's first through the flyby. Macklin Celebrini appears to have opened the scoring for Canada. The youngest on the team goes to the net. Let's see. Oh, great tip. That's such a good tip. Let's see here. High stick. No, that's good. That is a good tip. That is under the bar. Don't even need to review that one. That's perfect. Oh, great tip, Celebrini. 1-0 Canada. Going to the break. Love getting a goal right before the end of the stream here. Win the draw, get out of the period. Oh, a high stick. And they're going to wave it off somehow. Horvat got clipped. But Macklin Celebrini scores the opening goal. Youngest player in these games for any of the men's teams. Super exciting. All right, guys, that'll wrap us up. We will probably be back with live streams. We'll probably do maybe quarterfinals, semifinals, those kind of ones, the bigger ones. We probably won't do, well, we might do Switzerland tomorrow. We'll see. We'll keep you informed if we do. We're also got some golf coming up, Genesis Invitational, AT&T Pebble Beach is this week. We're probably not going to have time to do that one, but Genesis is coming up. Once again, guys, Rolling Insights, thanks you guys for tuning in. Thanks for joining me. Would have loved you guys to get in the comments, but it's fine. It's just me talking to myself, basically. Yeah, we appreciate you guys. Go Canada, go. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the game, and we will chat to you guys soon.